On the surface, the woman appeared to be just another supermarket cashier. In reality, she was an instructor training ninjas. But when a man in the latest stealth suit appeared, after a fierce battle, the instructor met her tragic end in the supermarket. Soon, Suzuki received word of what had happened. As he pondered how to avenge his teacher, a deadly killing intent struck. Although ninjas possess the ability to sense auras, Suzuki was merely a low-ranking ninja who hadn't yet mastered such advanced techniques. At this critical moment, a passerby suddenly approached. Normally, ninjas would never harm civilians, but rogue ninjas are bound by no rules. Suzuki wanted to warn the stranger, but his voice unexpectedly triggered memories in the rogue ninja. It turned out this rogue ninja had once fallen for a female ninja. Though they had never met face to face, he had always remembered her voice deeply. For the sake of that familiar voice, the rogue ninja Pan Ren decided to spare Suzuki for now. As Pan Ren departed, Suzuki finally breathed a sigh of relief. To track down the rogue ninja, Yun disguised himself as a high school student and infiltrated the campus. Just as he greeted his companion, he suddenly felt an incredibly sharp gaze. His companion informed him it was the school's disciplinary director. The director first patted his pants leg, then held up 3 fingers, followed by 2, then 1. Yun was completely puzzled until he instinctively checked his pocket. The director had detected he had exactly 321 yen in loose change. This disciplinary director was clearly a master as well, able to accurately count coins by sound alone. This was his warning to Yun not to cause trouble at school. But Yun was here on a mission. If someone wanted to order him around, they'd have to see whose fists were stronger first. Just as he prepared to head downstairs to confront the director, he discovered his new recruit Yingtai was in trouble. Though Yingtai thought he'd gotten lucky with romance, when the two arrived at a secluded alley, the school bully had been waiting there for quite some time. Yamada politely made a heart gesture with his hands, then ran off without looking back. Yun couldn't help but comment that this was the first time he'd seen someone run so fast while wearing a girl's school uniform. Just as Yingtai was about to get beaten up, Yun arrived on the scene in time. But since he didn't want to reveal his ninja identity yet, he found a cardboard box to hide behind. The school bully thought some easy prey had arrived and charged forward arrogantly, but Yun unleashed the 1,000 years of death technique. The other bully was instantly enraged. Yun instructed Yingtai to follow his commands. Left hand paper, right hand rock. As the bully was knocked out with 1 punch, Yun executed his 1,000 years of death finishing move once again. The disciplinary director clearly understood that Yun wouldn't compromise easily, so he too had been waiting for this confrontation. As an experienced old-school ninja, he believed that as long as he had a blade in hand, he could defeat anyone. But Yun didn't want to get bogged down in prolonged combat. Times had changed, and it was time to show these old-timers that brute force alone was useless. The Artificial Intelligence Association had recently launched a military satellite, and with proper clearance, one could unleash orbital weapon strikes. Through precise satellite targeting, the director's weapon was instantly destroyed. After this showdown, Yun had completely seized control of the campus. Just as he emerged from the storage room, he spotted an extremely suspicious female student outside. This girl had just helped deceive Yingtai earlier, but now seemed like a completely different person. Could she too be hiding some earth-shattering secret?